G'day there, Guardians. It's that time again. It is the 12-tier roll time of the week, and as usual, you can find all the timestamps for all of the vendors relevant in the description below. You can check that right now if you want to jump to one in particular. As we do every week, we're going to start with Tyra Karn here in the Iron Temple and see which artifacts she has brought with her this week. And she's got the Memory of Felwinter, which is at a 284 discipline strength. That's pretty good for the Memory of Felwinter. I've seen a couple better. I think I've got a 286, and she sold a 286 last week, 2 weeks ago, sorry, 2 weeks ago, I think. But this is a pretty good one. 284. If you're not familiar with Felwinter, basically you can't use your super, you can't have Intellect. So Intellect is useless. That's why it's discipline strength only. From time to time, you will see one that has Intellect on it that's completely useless. It's pointless. Tier 15, completely pointless again because you can't use Intellect, no super. In place of super, you get double grenades, double melees, and orbs excuse me, grant melee and grenade energy, and you also get a boost to all of your stats. So that's the Felwinter. We've also got the Memory of Scory at an absolutely atrocious 104 roll. Discipline only, 104. Complete and utter rubbish from a 12-tier perspective, but hey, that's life. The perk here is when your super is full, you can see there, kills cause nearby allies' supers to recharge faster. So you help your teammates get their super faster if you have your super. And you've recently got a kill. You have to get a kill, and then for the next 60 seconds, you will give that buff to your teammates. Memory of Perun is the other one that we've got on offer here at a 110 roll. Intellect Strength. It's 9 points down from max, I think, for a Perun. Enemy Guardians with full supers, and all enemies with low health are highlighted. Full supers, I think you get like a yellow glow, looks like a scory almost, and enemies with low health are highlighted in red. This week, Shiro's got a Mantle of Galleon for the Hunters at a 58 roll. It is, well, it's a 58 roll. It's got Hand Cannon Upgrade and Crucible Rep on it for 1 engram, a legendary engram that is, and 5,000 glimmer. But over here we've got a perfect roll, Intellect, Discipline, Felwinter's Iron Bond. So that's definitely worth grabbing for a measly legendary engram and 5,000 glimmer. That's a bargain for a perfect roll. 380 bond for a Warlock. So grab that if you can. It has upgrade focus for auto rifles and also Crucible Champion, you can see here, and it also has rocket launcher focus on it. For the Hunters this week, Cade has a 59 roll Novgorod Cloak. Not bad, 59 Intellect, Discipline, 75 legendary marks, but I look for perfect rolls on class items and on ghosts. Has pulse rifle upgrade and Vanguard rep. We've also got this ghost down here. It's a 58 roll, 75 legendary marks. Once again, it's 58, not a 60, but it has Wormspore sensor, and that one is cleansing ritual off the top of my head for Glimmer and Killing Hive. For the Titans this week, Zavala has this Vitruvius mark. It's a 59 discipline strength roll, 75 legendary marks. Well, you know the drill. It's got increased upgrade rate for hand cannons and Vanguard rep, but that's all he's got for the Titans this week. For the Warlocks this week, we only have, a ghost here somewhere. There it is. It's a ghost. For 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row, whatever it is, Ikora's only got a ghost. Intellect, Discipline, 58 roll. It is 2 points down on Discipline there, as you can see. It has Spin Metal Formation, or Spin Metal Sensor rather, and it also has Blue Polyphage, where you generate additional Glimmer when killing Vex. For the Titans, Shaxx has a Toward the Sky mark. It's a 58 roll, Discipline, Strength, 75 legendary marks. You know how it is. Increases the upgrade rate for scout rifles and of course has Crucible reputation. But he's also got this Rakuguena Type 1 chest piece. It's 3 stat points off of perfect. It's a 144 down from 147. You can see those 3 stat points are in the Intellect section there. 58 and Strength is 61. 6186 is what you want to see in those stat lines. They are the max stats for each of those. So this chest piece has Solar Recovery and Solar Armor, handy if you're running that Sunbreaker subclass. If you are, then this node here, Solar Armor, will give you an armor boost while you're running the Sunbreaker subclass and wearing that chest piece with that node active. Of course, it has hand cannon ammo and fusion rifle ammo. I wouldn't mind that roll, with increased intellect and increased strength. For the Warlocks this week, Shaxx has quite a bit actually, I think, or maybe I'm overestimating. He's got the Raku Izumi 4 gauntlets at a 96, right on the cusp of that 12 tier roll, 75 legendary marks. We've got shotgun loader, energy projection helps you increase throw your grenades further. Impact induction gives you bonus grenade energy when you connect with a melee hit, and of course it has discipline. Doesn't have intellect. It has discipline and strength. He also has, whoops, double click on that one. He also has these boots here, the Raku Izumi 4s, also called Raku Izumi 4s. They're 5 points down, 5 points down from a perfect roll. And you can see that in the intellect stat there, 5174 instead of being a 5679 like it is in discipline. So it's a 130 roll instead of a 135. 75 legendary marks. You get Void Double Down, handy for the Void Walker subclass. Also second win. So when you respawn, you have increased weapon and movement speeds. That's a handy node to have sometimes. Sidearm ammo increases the amount of sidearm ammo you can carry, or machine guns likewise, and it is an increased intellect or discipline roll. Over at Dead Orbit this week, Jiraka Lal for the Hunters has these discipline strength boots. They are 4 stat points down from max at a 131. 4 points down from 135. That's 2 points in each of the discipline and the strength categories. We also have, so we've got arc double down, shotgun ammo, machine gun ammo, and we have increased discipline and strength, of course. And then we've also got down here, this ghost is a 58 for 100 legendary marks. That's pretty darn exy. For this ghost, you get spin metal sensor and reclamation that generates additional glimmer when killing taken. Well, there's nothing for the Titans at the at Dead Orbit. The Warlocks have this 59 bond, discipline strength, 75 legendary marks. Up to you whether you grab it, but it's got upgrade rate for scout rifles and, of course, Crucible rep like all other faction class items. Over at Future War Cult, Lakshmi 2 doesn't have anything for the Hunters, but for the Titans, she has these Eon Tracer gauntlets at a 96 roll, just on the cusp of being in that 12 tier territory. I mean, you can get as low as 90 or 91 if you've got great stats in other areas, but in all other areas. But the 96 is kind of the limit of where you really want to be. It's got increased melee. So obviously, first of all, it's intellect strength, which we can see there, intellect strength. It's got Pulse Rifle Loader, helps you increase reload speed of pulse rifles. Rain Blows, one of my favourite perks on the Titan, increases melee attack speed. And of course, Momentum Transfer, gain bonus melee energy on grenade hits. We've also got these boots, the Eon Tracer Greaves, 1 stat point down from perfect in both the discipline and the strength rolls there. 5679 is the stat you want to see in each of those, but we don't have that here. We're 2 points down from the perfect roll of 135, so we're sitting at a 133. 75 legendary marks, still worthwhile grabbing those if you don't have some great boots, particularly if you're looking for some discipline strength boots for the Titan, and in this case certainly the Striker subclass. Arc Double Down, handy for that Striker subclass. Shotgun ammo, rocket launcher ammo helps you carry more of either of those, and of course increased discipline or strength. We also have this Bellicose Shell, is a 59 intellect strength roll and 100 legendary marks. It's quite expensive, but has spin metal sensor and reclamation where you gain additional glimmer for killing taken. For the Warlocks, Lakshmi does actually have quite a bit of stuff, unlike my mistake with Shaxx. Lakshmi has Eon Tracer boots, which are, a fair way down, really. I mean, we're 2 points down on discipline, so down from the 56, and we're 3 points down on strength. At a 130 roll again, down from 135. I think that's the same as what Shaxx had, although the combo was slightly different. I think one was 51, one was 56. 75 legendary marks will buy you Void Double Down, Sidearm, and Machine Gun ammo. I think that's the same as Shaxx's roll there, except for maybe Void Double Down. And increased discipline and strength. On top of that, we've also got the helmet here. Is a pretty darn good roll. 4665 is what you're looking for in the stats here. So we're 3 points down, 1 in discipline, 2 in strength from a perfect roll on this helmet. So 108 down from 111. Not a bad roll. Discipline, strength. Innovation gives you bonus grenade energy on orb pickups. Hands-on gains bonus super energy from melee kills in PvE, and heavy lifting gives you super energy from heavy weapon kills in PvE only. So not a great perk roll really, but a pretty darn good stat roll. Unfortunately, you're looking for both really, but in terms of 12 tiers, this is certainly well worth the buy with increased discipline and increased strength. But it's not all she's got. She's also got this Eon Tracer robes, which are 5 points down from perfect, which you can see in that intellect node there, or stat node. 56 down from 61, and so it's not the greatest, but it's a 142 down from 147. And this is all set up for a Void Walker subclass. We've got Void Armor, the boots with Void Walker as well, with Void Double Down. We've got Void Recovery, Auto Rifle Ammo or Sniper Rifle Ammo. You can carry more of either of those, and then increased Intellect, increased Strength. You can get most of what you're after here from Future War Cult for your Void Walker Warlock if you're so inclined. At New Monarchy, Executor Hideous has a couple of items for the Hunter. We've got a 59 Intellect Discipline High Command Cloak, 75 Legendary Marks. It's got Hand Cannon upgrade and Crucible rep. He's got this chest piece, which is a spectacular 146, 1 point off of the perfect roll for the chest piece, 147. You can see that that's in the strength stat there, 60 down from 61 in the intellect, just above it. So that's a little bit disappointing. So close to a perfect roll, but so far. And Arc Armor and Arc Recovery, so if you're running the Blade Dancer subclass, you can actually have additional armor. You can get an armor boost with this particular node right here if you're running Blade Dancer on your Hunter. Auto Rifle Ammo, Fusion Rifle Ammo, you can carry more of either of those, and of course increased Intellect or increased Strength. And then just to finish off here, for the Hunters, or actually all three classes can buy this, there is a perfect roll Senator Shell down here. Intellect Discipline, 25-35, spot on. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a great combo. It's got Spin Metal Sensor, and Cabal's got Network Tap, generates Glimmer for killing Cabal. But either way, certainly, definitely something worth grabbing. It is a perfect roll, and I would recommend picking up if you don't have one. And for the Warlocks, Executor Hideous has the chest piece. Yes, the chest piece. High Command Robes. Again, we're looking at 5 points down at 56 in that strength node. 5 points down from perfect at a 142 from 147. 75 legendary marks will get you a Void Armor and Void Recovery, so we're big on the Void Walker for the Warlocks this week. Auto Rifle Ammo and Fusion Rifle Ammo, and of course increased Intellect or increased Strength, being an Intellect Strength roll. Well, the speaker doesn't have anything for the Hunters this week in particular. The Titans have this Thalor's Golden Maul at a 58 roll, Hand Cannon upgrade and Vanguard rep. We've also got the Deep Stone Crypt at a 59 roll, which is 1 stat point better, obviously. Intellect Strength, the Strength is 1 point down. And we have the Sunbreaker's mark at a 58, Intellect Discipline at 75 legendary marks. It has Pulse Rifle upgrade and, of course, Vanguard Champ. And finally over at Variks, he doesn't have anything for the Hunters or the Titans, but for the Warlocks he's got this Devil's Bond at a 58, 1 Legendary Engram and 5,000 Glimmer. You're better off going to see Shiro and grabbing that Fel Winters Bond from Shiro at a perfect roll for the same price. But it does have upgrade rate for hand cannons and Vanguard rep. Thanks for watching, Guardians. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can catch me on Twitch, on Twitter, and on Instagram. Thanks for watching, Guardians. I'll see you next time.